guys? It's been a while for sure, and yeah, I'm just here to talk about some updates in my life that have happened since the last video we made. Originally, I talked about the switch that I was gonna make from the iPhone 15 Pro to the S24 Ultra, which I did use for a while, but I'm here to tell you a couple of reasons why I decided to come back to this phone. I want to reiterate that the S24 Ultra is still a very good device, and I think it's probably the best that you can get right now. Better than iPhone as a device, but there's more to it that I want to talk about. So to me, one of the problems that, not really problems, but like things that held me back from fully transitioning from the iPhone to the S24 Ultra was the ecosystem. And as you guys know, Apple has a really solid ecosystem that, at least in my case, consists of the MacBook Pro, the Apple Watch, the EarPods. And even though some of those items can be used with the S24 Ultra, they don't really work as smooth as they should. And I really wasn't thinking of fully transitioning everything and selling all my Apple devices to get the Samsung devices, because in all honesty, I prefer the other Apple pieces as the Apple Watch. I don't think look how nice it looks. It looks really nice. So, and obviously, not only looks nice, it works really well, the battery life is crazy, but that's a topic for another day. There's some features that I couldn't fully go, like iMessage. As we know, RCS is something similar, but right now we don't have it as in iPhones yet. It'll come later this year, and as of now, it only works directly with Android devices, and most of the people that I talk to are iPhone users, which is a little bit hard to communicate when it's through SMS, even though you have the ability to use third-party apps to use like WhatsApp, Telegram, and all those stuff, and you can use similar features, send bigger files, and all of that stuff. That was one reason. Second, AirDrop. As a content creator, I take a lot of pictures, I edit them in Lightroom, and it's really easy to just select all the ones that you want to transfer and just toss them into the AirDrop, and it just shows up in my MacBook. That's one of the best features you can get. Also, the ability of recording in ProRes log. This is something that I couldn't let go completely. You'll see the majority of this video, it'll be in the iPhone camera. It looks pretty impressive for being a phone, and you can do so much with editing and post-production, adding the colors that you want, working with the highlights, shadows, and it makes the video look a little bit more cinematic, in my opinion. So that's one other reason. But anyways, that's just my personal opinion. I still think, as I said before, that the S24 Ultra is probably the best device you can get this year. And if you're not too deep into the Apple ecosystem, you should definitely consider it. And if you're trying to jump into the Android world for the first time, this is literally the best phone you can get. And yeah, now I think I want to continue with my day, and I want to take you guys to see what I do in a day in a life, or kind of something like that. So I'm gonna hit the gym now, and yeah, I just want to show you what my day is like. And yeah, let's go. Okay, as you guys know, in the past, I had a Toyota Supra, but I sold it because I really needed the space. This car is huge. This is a Tesla Model Y, for those that don't know. And, I bought a house recently, needing a lot of space to move things to the house, or sometimes just to have the ability to move people with me. And the Supra, even though it was a really fun car, I did a couple of modifications to the car to make it louder, to make it run really nice. It was really small and I couldn't carry more than one other person with me, and it wasn't spacious. It wasn't very practical due to how low it was to the ground. So I decided to sell that car and get into something more practical. And this car, even though it's an SUV, honestly, is plenty fast. I mean, it's not the Model Y performance, it's the long range, but even though the acceleration that you get with that instant torque is just something that you need to experience by yourself. It's just so good. And yeah, look at this. So you have, I mean, nothing here super different. You know that Tesla is very minimal, so everything is very like plain, but it's such an awesome machine to drive. Let's continue with our drive. I'm going to the gym now, so I'm planning to hit legs. Maybe I do abs as well. It's gonna be a interesting day. I never vlogged in my life before, so we'll see how this goes. One of the cool things about this car is not just that it's super high tech, it's that also it has cameras everywhere. So if you're driving in a place that you don't feel comfortable, you can just drop the car there and you can check the car out through the app all the time. And it was something really hard to get used to at first, that you don't turn the car off, you just step out of the car and the car turns off by itself. Pretty cool. Okay, well, the workout was pretty solid. It was a pretty packed gym for just a Saturday. I don't know, I wouldn't expect that. This gym is very unpredictable. Sometimes it's super packed, sometimes it's a little more comfortable. That's why I didn't record many videos. It's always a little awkward to pull out the tripod and the camera in front of a lot of people. But yeah, no, it was good. I'm gonna go home now, and later on we have plans to meet with some friends and maybe get something to eat, to drink, and that probably will complete our day. We'll see. Okay, let's go home. When nobody is awake, there's a light